YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QVO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. Today we have another review for you, and this time we have a special guest.
Yo.
So for those of you who follow our Instagram feed and have been following the vlogs, you guys all know this is Gabe. Gabe's worked with us for the last 4 years, and he recently turned 18 years old, and the first thing he wanted to do was exercise the Second Amendment right. So what'd you get, Gabe?
I got the Springfield Armory SAINT AR-15.
So you guys might remember this picture we recently took. It was actually when we went down to Ventura Munitions to pick up this rifle. Gabe was checking out a few different models that they have. Ventura does have a lot to offer, and he decided to go with the Springfield Armory SAINT. Kind of tell him a little about it. Why did you decide to go with that one?
So I was looking into other AR-15s, and I wanted more of a mid-level range AR-15 in the full-size length, and the Springfield Armory SAINT AR-15 was just perfect for me because it was already ready to go out of the box.
You guys might remember from the 1911 video we just did, to me Springfield is really known for giving you everything you need out of the box. The AR-15 SAINT is no exception. Alright, so the specs for this AR-15 out of the box are the following. They're using 7075 T6 aluminum for both the upper and lower receiver as well as the buffer tube. The trigger is going to be their own proprietary nickel boron coated GI mil-spec trigger. It comes with their own metal backup sights. In addition to that, it's a proprietary free float M-LOK rail, an M16 bolt carrier group. In addition to that, Magpul furniture, which will match whatever Cerakote you choose. Gabe decided to go with the gray for this one. A standard charging handle, a 30-round magazine, and a soft carrying case are also included. So Gabe purchased this rifle, I want to say about a month ago, around his birthday. We haven't had time to get out to the range to film this content, so he's definitely been itching to get out there. We managed to get some free time this weekend, got out and put a bunch of rounds down range, got about 500 rounds to the gun. I don't think we had one single issue, did we?
No, not one.
So before we headed out to the range, Gabe threw on some other accessories before hitting the range. What'd you throw on there?
I threw on the BCM grip on the front end and then my EOTech EXPS2.
So out of the box, the SAINT AR-15 shot flawlessly. Definitely what I would expect from Springfield. The overall build quality, it just feels really solid. All in the range, it was very easy to shoot on the move. You did a bunch of reloads, no problems.
No problems.
Manipulations of the controls, I mean, they're standard mil-spec controls, and just, it's good to go. So like we were saying before, Ventura Munitions had a large selection of AR-15s. Gabe, why did you decide to go with the SAINT over all the other ones?
When I picked this one up, just the build quality altogether just felt awesome. It ran super smooth, and I knew that I was getting my money's worth out of the rifle.
So a price point of around $800 to $850 for an entry-level, mid-level AR-15. To me, it's a pretty good price point. I think back to, the first AR-15 I bought full length was a Colt LE6920 back in like 2004. I paid around $1,100 for that almost 15 years ago. So yeah, the build quality on this to me far superior than the LE6920 I had way back in the day, and I definitely think $800 is a good price point for this rifle. Alright Gabe, so I know you built a 10.5 pistol with your dad, kind of tricked out a little bit, some bells and whistles, trigger, ambient control, stuff like that. How did you feel running the SAINT, which is more of a full-length stock setup, mil-spec setup, versus your tricked out 10.5?
Well, I know the bells and whistles do make it easier to use, but after the couple hours we had out in the range behind this gun, I feel just as comfortable running it.
Yeah, as you guys can see from this footage, running the SAINT out on the range with the mil-spec controls, honestly, after a bit of time, there isn't really that big of a difference. We're fortunate enough that we get a lot of range time. We're honestly putting down anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 rounds a month, especially when we're filming content for you guys. So after you get the trigger time in, it just becomes more of a, I know a lot of people don't like this word, but muscle memory. For me, it's like when I don't have an ambi safety selector, I have to remember to come up on my thumb instead of my index finger. But stuff like that, it's quickly fixed out of the range when you're using these type of platforms. You guys might remember the Radical Firearms video. Those were all mil-spec controls, and we were able to run the guns just as quick as our tricked out Geisley guns. Alright guys, so that's it for our quick review on the Springfield Armory SAINT AR-15. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy birthday to Gabe. I think he will vouch and say that if you end up picking one of these up, it is definitely worth the 800 bucks.
Oh, for sure.
So, as always guys, we appreciate you checking out the video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing as we post several videos throughout the week. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.
smooth playing with the action and. I don't know about that one. That's too much. Okay. We'll use it in just as well. You can't throw these questions at me while I'm not prepared. That was bad. Man.
Take 27.